Yay!
Oh my gosh. Are we there?
We're live. It's
We're
us.
there.
Hi,
Hey,
sister.
everybody.
First of all, it's the color for me.
Listen.
You guys know we're gonna be twins tomorrow. I told my
Thanks,
stylist
girl.
right there.
Thanks, sister. Listen, we do this to each other all the time. I'll see my sister's hair and be like, okay,
Yeah,
so
that was just confirmation of what I
what?
was. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, hi sister. So happy to be on live with you. I can't wait till we get together again in about 2 weeks.
I know, 2 weeks. Are you guys going to come to Chicago?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, that's going to be so fun. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, we also have on like major color for the shirts.
What? Oh, I did. I saw your shirt, then it got a vibe. So usually we just do that, but I did plan that. I'm not gonna. But yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Got you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, people are jumping on here right now.
Yay!
Definitely
Hi.
encourage you guys to share, jump on, because we're gonna get into it, and I think have some really good conversation that's gonna help a lot of people. It's so cool because it's crazy because it's like when I think about our childhood, I think about how God was training us when we didn't know we were being trained.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's kind of like the downloads were all kind of downloads were happening, and it really led us up to where we are today. And I think it also speaks to how passionate we are about sharing with others, right? A lot of things that we do that may kind of come natural. We're like, guys, this is the flow. This is where you get the results. This is how you stay forward thinking. And so, yeah, I agree with that 100%. I mean,
Yeah, no, we were trained for such a time as this. And I think there are some really big things happening in the earth. I think if you're in America in 2023, if you're willing to just like put your, elbows to the plow, listen, ask questions, read, show up at conferences, and be teachable, like anybody that wants to be wealthy right now can be.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's going to be easy, right, Janetta?
Right. That's all.
We both have made a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah. So who much is given, much is required, right? But one of the key things you said, being teachable, learning, like as long as you stay there, you never want to get to the point you know it all. And so that's really what we're talking about. It's a mindset. And I did a live yesterday with my husband, and we were just talking about like success starts in the mind first, like before you do anything else, and then you apply certain principles, right? So your mindset's there, you got the principles, you could do nothing but grow and really, live out your desires and dreams. And so that's really what it's about, is making sure you have the right mindset, forward thinking mindset, teachable mindset, so that you can make sure you stay with the trends. Because I'll tell you what, I feel like every month is something new as it relates to technology and how the world is evolving in the areas of finance and business and industry. You got to stay on your P's and Q's. And it doesn't matter what your age, as long as you have a teachable mindset, you're good to go. And you're going to really be able to take advantage, because a lot of the things that are coming make things easier, make things more accessible.
Yeah.
Have not have had it in the past.
That's so good. It's not really about age at all. It's really about purpose.
Yeah.
It's about purpose. It's about desires. And I think it's about being clear about what you want and what you feel like you also deserve. Because at the end of the day, you're going to, you got to kind of choose. Am I going to live my life based on budget or desire?
Yeah.
Am I going to always look at price, or am I going to look at desire?
Yeah.
And I'm just falling in love with desire, because you and I both have realized if I really wanted, she thought she could, and she will.
She did. She saw, she wanted, she conquered, like all day, every day. And so again, the mindset, and when you think about mindset, when you think about the rich and the poor, that's really, it comes down to mindset. Rich people are not necessarily smarter people, right? I mean, there's some people that I know who are poor, who are like brilliant, but they just, those principles, that mindset wasn't there, and they really find themselves struggling. And so, really one of the things I love, the cash flow quadrant, right? I I
Okay,
think
keep talking because I just realized my MacBook battery is low, so I got to plug it up.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna need you to get that. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so while she's going to do that, we want to talk about the cash flow quadrant. As a matter of fact, I want to just, well, we'll share when we come back. But basically, there are 4 areas that Robert Kiyosaki, that's Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him before, but he talks about, when we talk about mindset, right? The people who understand big business and investing, those are going to be your wealthiest people. Now, let's be clear, everything's not all about money, right? Some people are just like, oh, it's not, money's not everything. But to me, money equals options, it equals freedom, it equals legacy,
say it again.
passion, right? Living out your passion, your dreams, your desires. It equals access, being able to be a blessing. So everybody should be striving at least to be a blessing to somebody else. How about that? Even if you don't want all the fabulosity, there's some people who are in need in this world, and we should all be striving to be the answer. And you cannot give from an empty well. And so the thing is, where we're here to really talk about tonight is how to really tap in and also take a look at some things that are accessible to you right now that can really, and even if you haven't, to get you on the trajectory to get to where you get to. It's never too late. I love the testimonies of people like Colonel Sanders of KFC, right? And people got it like later in life. You know what I mean? They just made some decisions later, and it's like, wow, here they are today with the legacy that they have,
Yeah, no, that's really good. So are you going to share with us the cash flow quadrant?
Let's take a look.
Let's see it. Let's get into it.
Cash flow quadrant. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to get that in just a minute. So yeah, as you were had walked away, we were just kind of talking about it. Let's see.
Yeah, no, because they're very different mindsets.
Yeah.
And the thing about, as we study these mindsets and really study the millionaire mindset, is different from the multiple $1 million mindset, and it's different from the billionaire mindset. And so every single day, I know you and I are like obsessed with growth.
Yeah, like seriously. Okay, can you see it?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to it.
Perfect. Okay, so as we can see, these 4 quadrants, right? And the E is employee, right? The S is the self-employed. The B is for business, big business, and the I is investor, right? So as you can see, he kind of split it down the middle, where the E and the S, the employee and the self-employed. And that's interesting because a lot of people who are an entrepreneur say, hey, I'm really doing something. The issue, if you will, and I'm not knocking entrepreneurs, but we really want to move to the B and the I. When we talk about entrepreneurs or self-employed, the issue there is you got to be there, right? So you're not making money if you don't show up, right? Everything you do or don't do is lays on you. Versus when you get to the business and investor, as an investor, you're making money in your sleep. You don't even have to be there. As a matter of fact, you could be on the beach, you're making money. And in big business, you're having others do the work for you. And that's really ideally where you want to be with the B and the I.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Where you want to be is the BNI, because now automation is in place, systems are in place. And I think this is where we get a healthy, not codependence on other people, but a healthy interdependence.
Yeah.
Like I realize I need an accounting firm that can do my bookkeeping, that can do tax strategy, that can do my taxes, that can help me offset taxes legally. And so a lot of times, like you said, that's S quadrant. Those self-employed, they're obsessed with, they got to do everything.
Yeah.
But you really do want to move over to B. And I think you move over to B by hanging out with Bs, hanging out with, go to, conferences where Bs are going to be, big business people, go to conferences where investors are going to be, because it's so crazy, because it's like the minute you feel like you've really done something, which is great. And I think it's good to feel good about what you're doing. But I think it's really important, because I told you this earlier, Janetta. I said, Ben and I talked at the beginning of the year, there are a couple conferences like we got to be here because we're obsessed with growing. We have no desire to stay where we are. We want to be with people that are running circles around us financially, running circles around us, and, doing multiple dimensional, things and businesses, and, be around think tanks and masterminds of people talking about things that maybe we haven't thought about. And I think it's important to even get around things that And I know recently in your community, in your mentorship, in your business mentorship community, you guys were talking about things like artificial intelligence that were
Yes.
really like over the head of most people. But
Yeah.
if everything you hear, you comprehend, it's probably because you're not allowing yourself to be stretched enough. You
Yeah.
need to hear some things that make you say, "No, wait a minute, say that again." Hold
Well, we're going to do that tonight because, Julie, you haven't even seen the AI feature in the business community. So we're going to share that. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized too? And
What?
it's okay
What?
that we're live, but we're only live. Hi, Stephanie. I think we're just live on your Facebook, but for some reason not on mine. That's so weird.
Luckies.
Okay, so well, let me see if I can get Mill to troubleshoot this really quick.
Well, you probably didn't add you. Did you add you?
Yeah, like I'm looking at me right here. You know what? Let's look and see. Are you on?
I
Go to
don't
your
know what
Facebook.
happened. Oh
Wait
my
a minute.
gosh, girl, what page did you put us on, Chad? Because
Chad.
I just got a text. Hey, is that
Hi,
Ruth?
Mary.
Hey,
What?
Auntie.
Oh my God,
What's
Yes.
up, Auntie? You look so pretty.
thank you. You didn't see you look
Girl.
so cute. Okay, so somebody just said they don't see me on live. So holla.
No. So we need to like,
Where
yeah,
are
we
we,
need to
girl?
like, we need to like shut this
I'm glad
down.
you brought it, though.
Yeah, because I was like,
No, we're not live. Oh wow. Okay.
we're not live. I see. Okay, hi Esther. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna hang up and figure this out.
Wait, unless we're on my Lady J one.
Hey babe. Okay, we're on StreamYard, but it's not showing on mine or Janetta's. And I'm
Oh,
like,
sure
what? Mm-mm. StreamYard has lost access to your Facebook account. Click here to reconnect. All right, so let me go to reconnection. Oh man.
we're rolling too. I guess you can stop. I don't know. We must have just been recording.
Wow. I mean, it's on my YouTube. You're logged into a
Okay, I have
different.
an idea. I know I was connected when I called you earlier, but I could probably.
Okay, let me hang up and get it together.
You gonna just call me or something?
Yeah. I'll call you right back. Let me figure it out.
Everybody.
Okay, bye y'all. Okay, all right.